Welcome, Seattle Thunderbirds fans, to the creation of our team, the Seattle Thunderbird. Gentlemen, here we are. We are going in here. We are the Seattle Thunderbirds, coming from Starbucks Arena. And here's everything else. We are 2 average on all the equipment or club seatings and stuff like that. Our average popularity, typical fan base, national, devoted, local. We're in a medium market size. Our logo, you've seen, it's up on the board. There's our stadium, big old green stadium, because of our colors, and we're gonna save it. our AHL team, the Bears, the Alaska Bears. So let's save the Alaska Bears. So we're not going to go over here. We're going to change out Calgary again, because we should be over here with Seattle. Edmonton should be over there. I believe Colorado should be with us, but you know, that's me. I believe, you know, because Colorado's over on this side, but so is Edmonton. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna leave it like that. But Colorado Edmonton are such a big rivalry. I mean, Edmonton Calgary. So let's make one more move. We're gonna get to the expansion draft. Well, I figured to take a moment to welcome you to the Seattle Thunderbirds franchise. You have your plate full with the upcoming expansion draft, but I'll touch bases again in a few days before the draft itself, after I get a sense of who the other teams are going to make available. There's our salary cap for the upcoming season. And we got the number 2 pick overall this time in the draft lottery. Los Angeles was the number 1 pick. My heart and soul right there. Los Angeles. I am a Kings fan, but I'm giving you guys something else. There might be a Kings franchise. Might be. You never know. That hurts with the Kings getting the first round pick. Hurts my heart. So pretty much the decision you make in the expansion draft tomorrow will decide whether the franchise sinks or swims in its first year. I'll keep a close eye on your choices, as will the fans. Thanks, owner. And we are at expansion draft time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the expansion draft. So we get to pick from every single team except for the Vegas Knights. We're coming in with the Vegas Knights like years ago when Anaheim and Florida came in. So let's see what Anaheim's offering up. So we want to look for pretty long franchise, younger players, like right here, Mason. Top 4 defenseman, 25 years of age, 2 years left on the contract. Not too bad of a contract, so we're going to take Mason. Heading to Arizona to look at Arizona's lineup. Let's see what goalies Arizona. Johnson and Dominguez. He's got a year left. I don't like that. So let's see what they have. They have Luke Shin, 27 years of age, 2 years left on his deal. Top 6 defensemen. We already took 1 defenseman, so let's take another one. We're going to get Luke Shin and Jay Mason. Probably our top 2 defensemen as of right now. Boston. What is Boston offering us? Goalies. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take a chance on Subban. I like Malcolm Subban. Like his brother even more. Buffalo. What do we have in Buffalo? We have one of our goalies. I'm looking at another goalie I think that I want to go with, unless we find somebody else in the draft before. We might save it for last. This team, we've got Bogzin, 26 years old, 4 years left on his contract. Pretty big contract. Really don't like that. I like Molson. He's 33, 3 years left, so he'll be 36 when the contract's over. Or do we go to Ennis at a 78 right wing? Let's go Ennis. So, Calgary. Let's go see what Calgary has in defense. Or defense goaltending first. Matt Smith, 35 years of age, 83 overall. Decent goaltender. But Stone at 27, 1 year on his contract's got $2 million. Really don't like that. Don't want Broward, that is a 79 right winger. That would give us 2 right wingers, 2 top 9 right wingers. If we go Stone, we're going to probably have to re-sign him. Or do we take a chance on somebody else like Versteeg that's got 1? No, we'll have to re-sign Versteeg. Or do we go down here to Baumla? Top 6. Or Sajin, which would be our fourth line center for 2 years. Or do we take a chance on picking up like Smith? Okay, we're going to save Calgary for right now. Go to Carolina. In Carolina, what do we have for goaltenders? Cam Ward. Kind of tough not to go after Cam Ward. Have Malcolm Subban back him for a couple years. Maybe re-sign Malcolm as our number one. That's a possibility. Let's go into all skaters. Stepniak, 2-year deal, 78 overall, 34 years old. Or do we go Nordstrom, top 9 forward, 25 for 2 years at 1.275? Let's go get our first left winger, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go Chicago now. Look into Chicago. Johnny Oduya. Michael Kruger's got 3 years, 27 years old, 77 overall. Could be third line center. And a French starter. Oh, we can just pick this way. I like this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go down here because I know who we're taking from the Kings, I believe. We're going to go in and look. It's a toss-up, ladies and gentlemen. Do we take Alec Martinez and shore up our top 2 defensemen? Yes, let's do that. Okay. So far, so good. Let's go into Calgary again. Let's get it. What centers do they have at Calgary? Lyndon Bay. Too bad I can't look at all teams. Okay, so I don't know who to take from Calgary, honestly, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of want Stone, but we're going to have to, he's going to want more money. And we already have 2 top 4 defensemen. He's 31, has 4 years left on his deal. Can I see his info? He's a right wing grinder. I don't really want that. You know what? Let's go get Balsma for 2 years. So we have 2 left wingers, no centers. What's Chicago giving up? Kruger, 27, 3 years. Let's go get Kruger. Okay, let's go Colorado. If you hear some noise in the background, it's my buddy streaming. Jay Darkness. He's a pretty good streamer. John Smith. Neither one of those guys look interesting to me. Let's go skaters again. We got top 9 forward, 79 overall, 4 years left on his deal, which will probably be 3 years. Okay, let's just go for it. He's probably the best that we can get. So we have 2 top 4 defensemen on the team. Kyle Quincy's got a year remaining. I don't want a bunch of these guys have a year remaining. I think we still need a goaltender. Yes, we do. Kalepsko, elite 23. Let's go for him. He's an elite medium elite goaltender at 23. Is a 79 overall already. Put him in Alaska. Alexander Hemsky, a year left on his deal. Russell, 2 years, 27, 70. Let's take him. Detroit Red Wings. I wanted Markson from here, but I think he went with... Don't know if we want to go after Jimmy Howard when there's like Adam Black that's got 7 years on a contract. It's a pretty bad contract. Erickson, 6 years, top 6D. Helm. See, these guys down here are pretty. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get him. Edmonton. Edmonton's got Gustafsson up as a backup. He's on his last year of his deal. Letestu has got a 2-year deal. Let's go Brennan Pouliot. Florida. Who are their goaltenders? Reimer. 5 years. I'm going Reimer. He can start. Maybe if we can, we'll trade him away. What are we looking at? We got 3 goaltenders. We need more defense. Right wings, definitely. Stewart, 2 years, 29, 78, top 9 right winger. Montreal. The Montreal de Canadiens. Markov, there's only about a year left. It's hard to say no to him. Islanders. Halak. I should have waited for Halak. Oh well. Hickey. Chamera. Thomas Hickey. Let's go. Top 4 defensemen. Okay, 5, 2, 3, 4. We need more right wingers. It's 25.77. Oi, oi, oi. She's a top 4. Halden. Let's go with that. Nashville. Let's go there. It's a good pickup for us. Young white right winger. It's kind of hard to say no to Smith Pelly. 25. Ottawa. MacArthur. Wooden. Dunzalt. Left winger. Pyatt would be bottom 6, probably 4th line center. We'd have to re-sign him. He's 30. I'd much rather go get an AHLer at that. That's younger. Winkles is going to want some money, but he's a right winger. Let's go finish off our right wingers. We need 2 centers, 3 defensemen, and the left winger. Gonna probably be 4th line. Let's go get Cole. get Carlson. St. Louis, what do we need? A center and 2 defensemen. And there goes Bubba. Okay, so we need a center and a defenseman out of Tampa Bay in the last few. So we have a 30. No, we don't want that. So let's go ahead and go down to Toronto, see what we have here. Top 6D, 25. Let's go ahead and grab him. Let's see what Vancouver has. We need a center still. Okay, Washington. Beagle, 31. Winnipeg. Cop, 76-22, 1 year left on his deal. And that's it. Tampa, what do you have as the center? Let's go with him. He's a bottom 6. Vancouver, we can just get whatever, the best player that they have. Check goalies real quick. Ryan Miller is back with Vancouver. Let's go all skaters. So the youngest they have is a 76. Bottom 4, let's go for him. And Washington and Winnipeg, the last 2 picks. Let's see, what does Washington have? Let's go and go ahead and get Copley, 71 overall. Copley. That should cheer up our goaltending in the minors too. We could always use another top 4 defenseman at 550. What are we at cap space? We have it. So we're going into the expansion. We're done with the expansion draft. And here's our team, ladies and gentlemen. Our goaltenders are Reamer. We got a few. Probably our starting goaltenders will be Reamer and Subban, backing him up. So let's go ahead and advance. Seattle, the locker room has gained chemistry. Okay, so we have our draft ready. We are the 2nd pick overall. Let's get to the draft. So the expansion draft is behind us, and now we now have a core of players to build around. Next up is the NHL entry draft. Once it's complete, I'll touch base with you again in a few months to discuss expectations for the franchise and you in particular. I'm not going to edit the whatchamacallit before the draft. We're just going to get into the NHL entry draft. And the first pick goes to the LA Kings, 2nd pick to the Seattle Thunderbirds. Golden Knights of the Las Vegas are behind us. I like how I fixed that. Let's see who LA takes. LA takes Hishner, 78 overall, elite center, 2-way. Let's hope we can get as good of a pick as they did. 2nd pick overall is your Seattle Thunderbirds. Okay, it's going to be either Nolan Patrick or Anderson or Peterson. I like Anderson because he's a sniper, but I like him. So we're going to go Nolan Patrick. We're going to make that selection. Nolan Patrick, a 77 overall, elite center, power forward. might see playing time with our AHL team, maybe up with the big club this year. So Golden Knights are on the clock. Let's go ahead and...
And they took a two-way defender, 69 overall. What was the other guy's name we were looking at? We were looking at Anderson or Pedersen. So let's see if we can make a trade. I'm all for trying to get some stuff. Let's give them draft picks only. Let's go our second, and let's go our fifth. I don't think they're going to take that. Our trade was rejected, so we're not going to worry about it. I'm not going to even show that to you guys. Let's see who they take. They take Pedersen, which is a 67 overall. Glad we took Noah Patrick. I didn't want to hit the trade button. Let's go ahead and send the next pick. And we have a trade coming. Carolina wants to give us their fourth, 108 overall, so we'll move down and we get their 6th round pick. We're trading for picks. Yeah, let's go for it. So Glass went to Vancouver. Anderson, 70 overall, medium forward. That would have been a nice pickup for us, but oh well. So let's go ahead and send to our next pick. See if there's any more trades. And we're round 2, 3rd pick overall. Let's see. Colorado took 56 sniper and center, left wing, center for Vancouver. And we're on the clock, and we're going to take somebody. Let's try this guy. He's an elite exact. 66 overall, low elite. Let's go ahead and send to our next pick. And 3rd round pick. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. 61 overall, send to our next pick. So we are 108th pick overall, should be like 4th round. So we're going to go ahead and get Rawlings, 7th defenseman, which turns out to be a 54 overall, not that great of a pick. Heading into the 5th round, 3rd pick. We have 2 6th round picks because of the trade. Let's go top 60, US born John Myers. Bad pick. 6th round, any goaltenders out there? Yes, we don't know nothing about him, he's unknown, so let's pick him anyways. And he's a 53. So they'll have a few years to work under their belt. The only one that might not get any time is Nolan Patrick. He might be signing with us right away. Let's go here. I did not want to propose a trade. I'm going to go to our next user pick in the 7th round. Last pick, let's see if we can find somebody. Let's try this guy. 61 overall, not a bad pick for a 7th round pick. And that
completes the entry draft. So there's our picks. Big pick for us was Nolan Patrick in the 1st round, 2nd pick overall. So we are going to go to the re-signing phrase. We have a few guys maybe to re-sign. We have 4. I didn't know Malcolm Subban was becoming a free agent. Dang it. Or I wouldn't have probably grabbed him. Let's go to contracts. This shouldn't take too long because we have plenty of money to re-sign people. So let's see who we have here. We want to offer Nolan Patrick a contract. We're going to give him that contract. Offer him a contract. We have plenty of cap. Offer him a contract. Oh, these are the young. We got younger guys that are coming up on contracts. Let's give him 2 years. And then we have our goaltender. Oh, we have 2 goaltenders. Copley and Malcolm Subban. So offer him a contract. And offer Malcolm 23. Let's go 3 years. And they're going to get back to us. Advance a day. So there's one. You rejected. Okay, go ahead. Test free agency, you jive turkey. And everybody else takes our contract. So the other dude wants to test free agency. How many contracts do we have signed? We have a total of 31, so we have about 19 contracts that we can offer to free agents. Okay. So let's check what free agents are out there. We have 19 spots available. First off and foremost, see what goalies are out there. Elliott, Mason, Miller. Nobody that we really want. Let's go skaters, unrestricted free agents. Schultz, Johnson. We could make a splash. No, we don't need him. Shattenkirk. 28, wants 3 years, 4.9 million. Hansel. Williams might be, but he's old. Nick Bonino, I kinda would rather have like Fisher. So let's go check centers. We need a top line. And it's either going to be Hansel or Bonino. Hansel wants 4 years. What if we offer Hansel 2 years? 1.65. So let's go down here. Let's go all skaters. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Gonna offer one more. Okay, so we're going to offer Bonino another contract, but we're only going to give him 2 years at 3.875. See if he takes that one. And we're going to do day by day. We've offered 18 contracts. We have a trade. The San Jose Sharks want to decline the trade. So we have one that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just had 16 offers out of the 19 we've offered out there. Martin Hansel rejects our offer. He's going to San Jose, so we got to beat up on him. Bonino signs with us. So Hansel signs with San Jose. Bonino signs with us. What is Hansel? I don't remember. I think he's a winger. Let's go. Signed recently. Hansel was a center, so we need to find another center that's decently high. Boyle, he wants 2 years. He's 32, but we just got him. So why don't we go with somebody like Hudler? We just got Bonino. We can give him the 2-year contract he's asking. And we should have enough room for Kyle Quincy. That's not Quincy, that's Kunitz. 37, third line scorer. Okay, let's try him. Ginla I could do for 1 year, maybe 2. I'm just trying to get somebody that would be around the kids that we could. So Blue Jackets want Holden. I'm gonna hold on to our players for right now. Hudler rejects our offer to go play with the Devils. Okay, so we got a left winger. Let's see who else is still available to fill up our roster. Niederreiter. Medium top 4 right winger. Neo Niederreiter. He's a restricted free agent though. We don't want to. I'm not trying to get restricted free agent to give up our draft picks right now. So we have him that's let's give him a shot. He's 28. In 3 years he'll be 31. We can use him as trade bait. And hit the wrong button. And he rejected and going to Vegas. Anaheim wants Holden. Decline. all of our teams that want, kind of want to go for Niederreiter, but I don't want to. Parento, 34, no. So all the guys up here right now. Aginla's 40. We're not going after Aginla. He's Nick Shore. Let's offer Nick Shore a contract. He's 24, wants 2 years. That's not a bad contract. Scotty Upshaw's 33. Chesson. Top 9 forward, third line center. Or checker. Let's see if we can get Nolan on the team. Or Shore, I'm sorry. He's gonna go sign with somebody else. Here we go. Hey, we got Nick Shore. Okay, so that's going to be all the free agent signings we're going to do right now. So, let's see what other trades we get. We're going to head to the calendar. Go to the end of the trade deadline, the day past of free agent signing, trade deadline. What am I thinking? Kings want Holden for their second round pick. All the teams in my league, Ducks are still trying. Now Ducks are after Hickey. Who is it now? Ooh. Ooh. No, I can't do that trade. Even though the first round pick was tempting. That's tempting. But he's only an AHL top 6 that I'd have for 1 year and then have to re-sign him. Tampa wants Hickey now. Tampa wants somebody's gonna have to come through with a good deal to get me to trade some people away. Kings want my so we're getting Hollywood. It's a new season, so let's get right down to business. I have set goals for your upcoming season. Let's view the owner goals. What does he want? He wants us to earn at least 89% of the 20.990 million expected profit. Winning on the road is critical. He wants us to get 13 road wins in this season. We are rebuilders. Really sell 85% of the available season tickets, and we have no stretch goals right now. So let's go edit lines. We're probably gonna let's just leave those off. So that's the way our lines look. I'm not mad. Okay, so Nick Shore sentiment. Okay. Let's see what our defense looks like. Martinez, Myers, Hickey. What does our goaltending look like? Reamer and Casapolo. Down at we have Subban and Coldplay as our goaltenders. Starting lineup goes Kruger. Why don't I have my kid in here? Where's Nolan Patrick? Why do I have a 50 center and Nolan Patrick? I can't. I've signed him. He can't start on here. Okay, so let's do something real quick. We have so many centers on this team. What the heck is this? Oh, that's cool. I can offer people contract extensions now during the season. Edit lines. I need to just drop some of these lower 50s. Roster moves. I need roster. Okay guys, next time we come back, I'm going to play with the lines a little bit, and we'll see us against Colorado. Until next time, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.